Good morning, welcome down to Devon Koi Pond. Another glorious sunny morning. Well, today I'm aiming to do something I don't do very often. I only normally net to do the scrapes. I am enjoying the new net, it's nice, it's a lot easier to catch them with it than the old one. Normally there's just two fish that I catch. It's the two ogons when I'm netting because they're just easy to catch, simple as that. You can see them easy in the pond when they scatter in a bunch. So I don't net very often. Some of the fish I'm going to be netting, I'll put up in titles how long it is since I reckon they've been netted or been in and out the pond. A lot of them have only been netted a few times in sort of 15 years. But I'll see if I can get the first one live in with me videoing. If I can't, I'll cut him with the camera each time I get him in the bowl. Now, my measuring bowl's a little bit buggered up because I just don't use it. The tape's gone in the bottom, so I've got a bit of tube in it. It's marked out in 5 centimetre increasements. I want to try and catch the Cuttlebrook koi chags that I've got. I've got 3 of them in here. They're all about the same size. The light coloured one's a bit smaller. Now, I did catch that one the other week because it's got a loose scale on its head and treated that, and I was going to try and have it again today, but it's looking a lot better, so I probably won't. But let's see if I can catch up and get in the bowl a minute, and it'll actually give you a better idea of the size of the fish that are in the pond down here. So I'll catch this one in a minute, live on camera if I can. It might be anything. Let's dip the net in and see what happens. Oh. Now I know you don't really get an idea of size on camera. It's hard to tell, innit? Oh, let's get you into position here. So I'm hoping you can see this one now. Now, this fish is 4 years old, and it's one of 3 I got in here. I think this is actually slightly the biggest one. They don't vary much, within a few centimetres. Now this rod here, 5 centimetre increasements, so he's over 50. Got the end. Getting on 55. This one, a nice fish, really nice fish. Got a little bit of a mark or 2 on him. They've been knocking around a bit. They're yeah, a little bit of a spot on his scale there. It's quite calm actually. This fish has not been out of the water in 4 years. Absolute beauty. I got that. Bit of a thumbnail on it. Lovely fish. Now, on his tail here, this one had some carp pox. Come on, calm down. Calm down. You were being good just now. Carp pox is nearly all gone. I was going to put some treatment on that, but it's looking pretty good. So there you go, that's a 4-year-old fish, a smidgen under 55 I would say, and there's two others in there like it. 3 of them I got. The lightest coloured one I'll pull out now. I think that's the smallest of them. This one's got a brother or sister exactly the same size. Sure, have I got another one live on camera? Let's see if I can get one of the babies. God, my back certainly wouldn't have stood this last week. Come on, come on. Right, what have we got here? This one's normally a bit more forgiving coming out. Comes out quite often for the scrapes. I normally scrape on this fish. Calm down. Ooh. So this one here is my small ogon. This one born and bred in the pond. Okay. I don't know what year. If I can remember, I'll find out and put it in the links. This one does puff the odd bit from the gills odd times, but let's see if we can get size on it. When I normally get in the bow, I just don't measure them. I get them up in the net quickly, quick scrape, and let them go. So this one, yeah, that was 500. Nice fish. This is my own fish here. It's got a split in its fin there. Probably for me catching it a lot in the last few weeks. And the market on it, they've been knocking themselves round, spawning. It's per normal, but this is the baby. Its mother in there is bigger. Probably got another 10 on her. She's got to be 60. Okay, so that's my Ogon, and she was born here at the pond. I might better put an exact year on it, but she's got to be 6 or 7 years old, quite easily. Right, let's get her back in. Right, one more. I'll see if I can get one of the babies, or Sadie. Sadie's a character in the pond. I call her Sadie, but she's a boy. She's the biggest thing in here. She's got to be 60. I haven't measured her for years. It does stress your fish, netting them like this, and not something I recommend doing. It stresses me as much as it stresses the fish. Alright. Be nice to be able to get one of the Orfe for you, but I know they're so lively, you'd really struggle. What about the black one? Come on, calm down. Well, I'd dearly like to get the black one. I just don't see her. She disappears in here. She's like a gun grey metallic. And you can't see her. And I've already started to water up now. Where is she? What do we have? Oh, the little one. That's all right. In you go. So, this is one of the babies. Right, let's zoom in a bit for this one. Now, this went in the pond last year at a year old, so it's now 2 years old this August. Spent the winter in the veg filter. Yep. So this is a 2-year-old fish next month. Come on, let me just, I was going to say, about 18 centimetres, not quite the 20, about 18. The other one, baby, that came through, that one's a little bit bigger than this one. That one is over 20, which in 2 years, don't forget I'm unheated, so 2 years of growth to get to this size isn't too bad. It's born at the end of the summer that first year, so it's really only had 1 summer and the bit so far this year. Bit to August, which is when they came out as fry. Year before last, it'll be 2 years old, and hopefully it'll put on 4 or 5 centimetres this year. You never know your luck. Right, to see if I can drop it straight back in. Oh, God. Right, shall we go for one more? Seeing as I'm only marginally stressed at the moment. There you go, Saint. Right. This one I've had for a good few years. She's 15 years old or more. She's got a bend in her, as you can see. This one was one of the ones that went through a lightning strike out by the pond. And yeah, she's over 60, 61, 62. Lovely fish. Really friendly, and usually the first one up to feed. Chagoi, and it's a male fish, so the body shape's a bit thin and narrower, but 62 on a male fish isn't too bad. Very good tempered fish. And I'm not seeing many chagois with a scale pattern like this, but she is a lovely fish. A gentle little thing, this one, but pushes all the other fish around, no problem. Right, let's get you back in. I think I'll just tip the whole bow as soon as you're on the edge. I'll pop you back in that way. So, okay, so there, that's stressed me enough out for one day. So I don't normally do that. Stresses the fish, stresses me. It's normally the 2 ogons that I catch there for the netting. For the scrapes, it's just easier. Well, that stressed me right out. Right, that's going to be it for this week. Just a bit of net in there. Sorry I didn't get the black one. I stressed them a bit too much. Might give it another go next week. Just try for that one fish, but it's so hard to see the little blighter in the bottom. She's a gun grey metallic black kind of colour, and it's so camouflaged you can't see the thing when it's shooting in amongst the others. Right, let's sit down here a second. So that wasn't actually too bad on the back, but I can't move that net around too quick. Right, hope you enjoyed that little look at the fish here. There's Sadie there. She's got that kink. I lost 4 or 5 fish in a lightning strike when I had the pond down the bottom. It hit somewhere close by here, and just come down in the morning. I had 4 dead fish in the pond, 3 koi and 1 orfe. At that point I had 6 orfe, 3 other dead orfe that had jumped out of the pond. I hear they die quite easy with close by lightning strikes or whatever, and I had a couple more die in the ongoing week after that. Just the shock of it. And Sadie was left with a kink in her, but she's carried and battled on, and it's one of my favourite fish here. Always very greedy, but it's a boy. If it was a girl, she'd be a lot bigger by now. But the average fish in the pond, as I keep saying, is about 500. So they're a fair size. So you put them all end to end, you can see why we go in with so much food, just to keep them happy. You have to. And they're never ravenous for food because they always get what they want. And with that being said, I'm going to lob in some more now, and I'll catch you all next week in next week's video. If you haven't already, please smash a like and a subscribe here. I will try for the black one later. Hopefully I can catch that one. You never know. I'm surprised I didn't just turn the camera off trying to catch them live, because people just don't do that. It's a bloody nightmare. Trying to catch them only when the cover was on. When I was doing the scrapes twice a week. Let's say you can see why I catch the ogons. It's so bloody easy to see. You can chase those round, and they're kind of more used to getting caught than the others. But there we go. Sadie there has only been out in the pot. That's the first time she's been out for 4 years or more. And before that she was in the lower pond. I bet she wasn't out for 6 or 7 years down there. Surprising how much they grow like that. You can rough tell their sizes in the water. Got a pretty good eye for it now after all these years. But we'll see for the black one maybe next week. Right, hope you're all enjoying your ponding. I'm hoping to get round and see James later today. If I do, I'll try and get that into a video soon as well. Want to have a little natter with him. I'm going to sit down and have a natter on camera. But for now, we'll catch you all next week.